bullying can lead kids to take their own lives. That's how serious bullying is.
To feel like they were so hated and despised that they shouldn't even be on the earth at all. That's what bullying can make you feel like.
Something happens to kids if they're repeatedly tormented, where they kind of begin to feel like they're less socially important. They become more isolated, they become depressed, they become more alone. They really begin to lose any hope that they are part of what other kids have, which is social value.
The problem isn't with you. Whoever you are is just fine, and you have a right to be that person, and you haven't done anything wrong. The problem is with the bullies. We need to tell them it's wrong, and we won't tolerate it anymore. We need to step up for each other, protect each other, and do what's right.
They've done it again. Our government has come out with their new dietary guidelines. Remember the food guide pyramid? The one you've probably looked at and studied in countless health classes? Well, it's gone, replaced with a brand new graphic and a new website. Choose MyPlate.gov. You can be more energetic. You can perform better both physically and mentally. And you can look better. The guidelines in that MyPlate graphic can help you get there. What the new guidelines are trying to promote is to make a variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains a bigger part of your diet, and to cut down on sugars and fats, particularly saturated fats and trans fats. When you think about it, it's a pretty simple message.
Very addictive, very quickly addictive.
It is extremely dangerous.
You know, there's always something about that phone call that comes in the middle of the night that you know something is wrong.
That's also one of the many emerging designer drugs, which basically are made by chemists who can get around the law by making a substance just enough different from an already illegal drug that it's legal.
And it's sold commercially, head shops, smoke shops, or you can buy it on the internet.
The people that sell these drugs know they're not bath salts.
They are not tested for human consumption. There's no knowledge as to what they do. They produce all sorts of effects. Bath salts have been labeled in homicides, suicides, paranoid ideation, etc.
People in period should just stay away from it.
This stuff is so dangerous. It only takes one time.
We know you've got a lot of questions about puberty.
Like, what exactly is puberty?
And that's why we're here, along with other young people just like you.
And helping us answer your questions are Dr. Peter Rochelle and Dr. Lisa Thornton.
So let's get started.
Sometimes when I'm out at gym and I'm running or doing sports, I get sweaty, and sometimes that can smell.
I mean, according to my mom, I have major BO if I don't use deodorant.
Maybe around 8 I started wearing deodorant because I noticed that my arms started getting funky.
Where does body odor come from, and why does it smell bad?
Even before you know you're in puberty, you may notice that you have a little body odor. It's a direct result of the hormone changes that are happening in your body.
Think about all the things that you juggle with in high school. You're juggling with school, extracurricular activities, your friends, your family, your future, and then add a relationship on top of that, and it can just get kind of messy. Dating is all about figuring out what you want out of a relationship and what kind of partner you are and what kind of partner you want. It feeds into your future and the future relationships that you'll have, and figuring it out and making mistakes, it's okay as long as you learn from it.
He was 16 years old. It was the first day of summer. First time Scotty drinks, let's do it, why not? Nobody thought about the consequences.
The truth is that drinking games are really about getting drunk, and that drunk is about people getting hurt.
Thinking of it as a game, as a positive activity when there's all of these negative ramifications or negative consequences.
There's such peer pressure. Come on, take another one, take another one, take another one.
You know, he did 6, why can't you do 7? Or I did 10, you know, can you do 12?
Your inhibitions are lower, so you're more likely to do things that you wouldn't normally do.
Falls are common, drownings are common. Unintended pregnancy is a big consequence. Sexual assault.
By that time it's gone too far, and either they wind up in the emergency room or worse.
I just didn't know that kids drank like that. I would have warned him.
Is he breathing?
And I miss him.